Ladies and gentlemen, good day to you and welcome to another edition of Move Fast, Live Well. Katie is here on the screen with us. She's going to take you through this workout. You only need one dumbbell. Make it a heavy one. Make it something that challenges you, that pushes you a little bit outside your comfort zone and makes you sweat. The theme of the day is 6-minute intervals. We will do 3 of them. Each one will be comprised of different movements. This means there is a learning curve on each of the intervals. You're going to have to pick up on the movements as quickly as possible and make the most of those 6 minutes, which is no problem because you guys are all astounding learners and good movers. So we're using just the one dumbbell because we're going to asymmetrically load the body this entire day. So we're going to do 10 waiter squats on the right side, go down for 10 plank rows on the right side, then 10 waiter squats with the left arm, 10 plank rows with the left arm. Let's get started. Everybody get to your position, get your dumbbell, take a deep breath. Here we go. A waiter squat is simply holding the dumbbell on one side of your body in the front rack position, just like you see Katie doing here. This creates instability, makes you work your core to stay upright. It's gonna feel a little weird, but it is very good for you. Get that butt all the way down, heels on the ground, chest up. Plank rows, we're just using the one dumbbell, so plant your left arm firmly, take a wide stance with your legs for better balance, and we're going to row that right hand up all the way till your elbow comes above your back. Bring it down to the ground each time. Same thing for the left side, dumbbells over on that left shoulder. Make sure your squats are beautiful, get as much depth as you can without sacrificing your mechanics. Back to the ground for plank rows with the left arm. Always make sure that your hips are not too high. Also, don't let them sag towards the ground. We have a nice rigid spine and core. Big full range of motion on every row. Katie is finished with one round. Go as many times through as you can in these 6 minutes. She's already 90 seconds in. Keep moving, keep setting a good pace. Doesn't matter how fast you're moving, it matters the quality of reps you're doing and if your intensity is appropriate for your fitness level. Just like that, we are halfway through these first 6 minutes. Keep working, keep your breathing under control, and keep your mechanics on point.
Because I'm missing you. Oh, because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. I was chasing all the wrong signs, trying to hold on to something that I couldn't find. Wish you didn't captivate my mind.
Final 90 seconds. Keep focusing, keep hanging in there. Don't let anything get sloppy. We still want our reps to look the same at the end of the 6 minutes as they did at the beginning.
Because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Oh, because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Picking up my heart from every piece that's broken. Been trying to get back to myself, but don't have a clue. I'm looking for some love, can't find a door that's open. I'm losing all my
30 seconds to go. Bring it home. Don't even think about taking a break now. We are in the home stretch. And rest. Well done. 6 minutes of work non-stop is always tough. Breathe, get your heart rate down, get your breathing rate back to normal, and we'll talk about our next circuit. For this next set, we will do 10 overhead lunges. This means you lock that dumbbell up over your head with your right arm as we do reverse lunges. Then we're going to come down to the ground for 14 Russian twists holding the dumbbell, lunges on the left hand, then 10 front raises with the dumbbell. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Katie's going to pop that dumbbell overhead and lock it out with a perfectly straight elbow as she starts her reverse lunges. Puts her leg back behind her, touches the knee down with 90-degree angles in her legs, and then drives forward again. Always making sure that dumbbell stays centered over her spine. You could draw a straight line from her wrist all the way down to her ankle when she stands up. Russian twists, sometimes we do these with just body weight, but here I want you to hold that nice heavy weight and really put some force against those oblique muscles as you twist back and forth. Ideally, you have your feet off the ground here. If you are unable to do that, no problem, just rest the feet on the floor. On to the left arm lunges. Dumbbell is locked out overhead. You're going to feel you will have a weaker side. For Katie, her left arm is a lot more wobbly than her right, and that is normal. That's why we do things with just a single dumbbell, so we can find those weak points and mitigate them. Front raise is very simple. We're going to isolate the front deltoid muscle. Arms stay straight as you hold that dumbbell and bring it up to a parallel position, just to shoulder level. Don't bring it any higher, just up towards your chest, shoulder, eye range, and then back down. Notice Katie is under control. She's not swinging the dumbbell around. She's not letting it flop back down to her legs. She's under control the whole time. This creates more tension on her shoulders. That's one round down for Katie. No matter where you're at, keep working. Make a good pace for yourself. Katie knows now she's going to try to get through 3 reps, about 2 minutes a round. Remember that if you can't do all the reps of something without taking a break, that's perfectly fine. If Katie gets halfway through a set of lunges and her arm is giving out, her elbow's buckling, and that weight's coming down, take a breath, set the weight down, let yourself recharge for a few seconds, and then come back for some more quality reps. We have 2.5 minutes left. Let's keep working, keep moving. Don't get in a rush, but I do want you to keep your intensity high, keep getting through these movements and fatiguing those muscles. Seconds to go. I know your legs are getting fatigued. We did all those squats in the first round. We got a lot of lunges here in the second round, but that is exactly what we're after. Getting a little bit uncomfortable and making ourselves better. Keep it up. We have 30 seconds to go. Katie's on front raises. She knows she's going to get through this and get back into that next round. Wherever you're at, I want you to focus on the same thing. Get finished with whatever movement you're on and get to the next one. And rest and breathe. Great job. We will take 1 minute here. Again, 6 minutes is a long time to work without a break. So great job. Use this well-earned rest to recover. Get ready for the last interval. This final interval is really designed to slow you down and make you focus on some complex movements while you're under fatigue. We're going to do a strict shoulder press, no usage of the legs, just shoulder press, and single leg RDLs. Both are tough, tricky movements. They're hard to do when you're tired, and that's why we're doing them. Take a deep breath. Let's get started. Here we go. Strict press first on the right arm. This means that Katie is going to drive that dumbbell all the way up overhead, keeping her elbow in front of her and keeping her abs nice and engaged. She's not arching her back as she presses upward. Single leg Romanian deadlift. Katie's holding the dumbbell in both hands, and she's going to keep her right leg planted as she turns her body into a tabletop. She should be able to have a straight line drawn from her head to her toe at the end of this rep. This is going to put a lot of stress on the hamstring, the glutes, and the lower back. That's our posterior chain that we're working. We're also balancing. 8 reps finished. She's immediately back to the strict shoulder press on the left side. Again, these RDLs are not a movement to be rushed. They are only as difficult as you make them. I want you to feel the tension in your hamstring on every rep. Control that descent and make sure your leg kicks out behind you before you bend your torso over. That's important. Katie's got 1 round finished, about 90 seconds in. Wherever you're at, keep working. Make sure you have a challenging weight, that you're moving at an appropriate pace. Three and a half minutes to go. Keep working. Don't give up. This is the final interval of the day. You are almost there. Get more and more fatigued, you will find it harder and harder to balance as you reach down to touch the ground. Don't worry about this. Take your time. If you stumble, if you fall to the side, not a big deal. If you need to do this without weight, do this without weight. If you need to hold on to something as you bend over and touch the ground with one hand, do it. Make it work for you. Final 90 seconds of the day. We are in the home stretch. Keep breathing and working your way through these sets. 30 seconds. This is it. No slowing down, no taking breaks now. Final 5 seconds. Let's finish up strong. Give me another rep, and we are finished. Well done, everybody. That's a lot of work completed in a short time. You are now a fitter individual. You're going to live a long, high-quality life. You're going to prosper. You're going to feel good. You're going to look good. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming to see us. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon.